Good morning. It's time for Rant of the Week with St Pauls in the background. Oh, gotta run. If you're wondering why I'm at St Pauls Cathedral, I think it's a cathedral, yeah, I'm sure it's St Pauls anyway. It's because I've just come out of an all-night rave and it actually went on a little bit later than I thought. It was supposed to finish at 7. It finished at 8, so I've just left my rave buddy Alan. Alright Alan. And anyway, you don't need to know that, do you? Here we go. Things you come across when walking over the Millennium Bridge in London on a Sunday morning. I think they might be Japanese or Chinese. That'll be for Instagram, that one. Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
You okay being on film? You look beautiful, beautiful. There you go. She did look beautiful, didn't she? Anyway, I'm going up to Tower Bridge for a walk. See you in a bit. I've swapped and come back the other way. Oh, anyway, it's very cold. Glad I wore suitable clothing for coming out of a club first thing in the morning, including my sunglasses, because you really don't want to see my eyes, I'll tell you that now. You who know me, and most of you that don't know me personally, probably know that I love bridges. And that's the underneath of the Millennium Bridge that goes up to St Pauls, just in case you're interested. Start the first rant off with one from Burton Outdoors. Clubbers, ravers, whatever you want to call them, that get so drunk and lean on you constantly whilst you're standing behind them or in front of them. I just don't get it, because even if I'm really super drunk, I'll never lean on someone. So why do people do it? If any of you do it, I think my demographic for age is actually quite high. None of you lot probably do go raving apart from my mates. But anyway, if you ever do that, lean on someone, can you stick it in the comments, let me know, because it's really Here's another rant from me. I'm in a public toilet that cost me 20p and I've only got 19 minutes left. What if I was sitting on the toilet longer than that? Because 19 minutes to automatic door opening. That's not good, is it? Anyway, let's show you what we do here.
Please leave the toilet immediately. Remember to take your personal belongings with you.
Okay, thanks. It's quite eerie. That was the bridge where the terrorist attacked the other day. I think over this side, actually. That side. Really eerie, all the buses and that are still left on there though. That's the other side of London Bridge, with all the vehicles still on it. I won't go into that too much, because that's another rant of mine, terrorists, but I'll leave it there, that one. Second rant is from Lawrence, LM Bushcraft. Alright Lawrence, how you doing? Lawrence's rant is about people who listen to loud music or play games on their phone, that kind of thing, all to do with mobile phones. Why don't people wear headphones? Why do they insist on playing music loud next to someone when they're watching TV? Or walking down the street playing music loud out of their phone? Just stick some headphones in. Like, you can get a pair for like £6. Just buy some headphones. Thanks Lawrence. Next rant is from Steve Outdoors UK. Alright Steve, long time no speak. Steve's rant is about people who pick their noses, mainly in traffic jams or when they're particularly facing Steve. Pick their noses and eat it, or wipe it on something. Steve doesn't like that, so if you do eat your bogies, please make sure that you're not eating them when in the presence of Steve, because he doesn't like it. That's all. Giant snow globes, and what happens is you get in it, you have dinner, and then someone picks you up and shakes the shit out of you and makes it look like it's snowing inside. Such an iconic landmark for Britain. What better way to spend Sunday morning looking at Tower Bridge with a Dane. Oh, it's ruining my shot. With a Danish. I'm going to cover that man's head up with it. With a Danish. Oh, I'm going to cover these people up with it. See if I can cover them all up with my Danish. Oh, there you go. My next rant is standing in front of the Traitor's Gate at the Tower of London. Nothing to do with that at all. It's actually from Druthian Outdoors, my mate Ray. Alright Ray? This rant is about a similar one to Lawrence's, actually, about people who talk on their phone with the loudspeaker on whilst they're walking along, instead of just, you know, sometimes it's right close to their lips, so they're talking like this. Why not just take it off speaker and put it against your ear, like it's designed for, so you don't bother anyone with your conversation, or at least one way of the conversation. Cheers for that one, Ray. This rant, Tower of London by the way, this rant is from Jim Timber. Right, JT, how are you? I think you sent this one a while back. People who nip out in front of you at a T-junction, so you're driving along the road and they pull out of a junction and then go slower than you were actually going. So they've then not only pulled out in front of you, but also slowing you up. He's also got another rant. Bear me one sec. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Drivers that overtake you in their big powerful car because you've got a small car, and then do the same thing. So they steam past you and then slow down to either a stupid speed limit or no limit at all. That really annoys him. Check out my hair, not good. That really annoys him. So please don't do that. Here's a rant from me, Burton Outdoors, currently outdoors, standing just under Tower Bridge. My rant is YouTubers, smaller YouTubers, that you comment on their videos, you subscribe to their videos, you like their videos, and they can't actually be asked to reply.
I don't know where people live in industrial areas.
It's all about communication, people. All about communication. And if you don't even acknowledge that people have commented on your video, especially when you're a small YouTube channel, I mean, I'm not talking, you know, PewDiePie or Joe Robinette, or they're never going to reply because they've got too many subs, too many questions, too many comments. I can understand that. But when you're a small YouTuber, or smallish YouTuber, we'll say any YouTuber under a couple of thousand subscribers, if you can't be asked to reply to your subscribers, then you don't really deserve to have a channel. I even reply to trolls. Not that I've had many lately actually, which is a shame because I like winding them up. But I reply to everybody, and I'll reply quickly as well. Not weeks later, months later. Just get it done. Talk to your audience, otherwise they'll just go away and never come back. Here's another rant from me. Burton Outdoors, currently outdoors, on Tower Bridge this time. People that sit on the fence are scared to speak their mind just in case of controversy. Now, I'm not saying you should not sit on the fence all the time on certain subjects, mainly you know, your own personal views about things sometimes, but what I mean is people who just constantly sit on the fence and won't make a decision, or you know, oh, it just winds me up. Don't sit on the fence. If you've got something to say, say it. Anyway, this one's from Chris, BushmanAOD. Enjoy.
Alright, take 72. It's Tuesday night, wild camp session just outside London. Pretty chilly. Can't wait to get into the sleeping bag. And I'm trying to get these damn rants done. Anyway, thanks Lee for this. Okay, my rant goes over to YouTube. So, one thing that kind of annoys me about higher ranking YouTubers, and it's not just the bushcraft / wild camping scene, it's actually kind of all over YouTube. But I think I am kind of moaning a bit about the bushcraft wild camping scene because I think we are a maturer level of genre within YouTube compared to all these people who just do like weird pranks and oh my god, I flushed 30,000 jelly beans down the toilet. Did it block or did it not? Click here and find out. That kind of bull. You know, that kind of pathetic stuff. That just, you know, more for teenagers, right? What annoys me about high-ranking YouTubers, especially people who are close to the, like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of thousands, up to like 1 million subscribers, yeah? Now you post a video and within like minutes, you've got more views than I've had on my entire channel for the last entire year, right? And you've got to sit there and put a thumbnail that's highly exaggerated, you know, where you like Photoshop all these things in and you kind of like make it way over the top. Not only the thumbnail, but then also when you're throwing the caps letters, kind of like within your title, either the entire title is caps or some of the title is caps. I'm moaning about the people who are big, established, get millions of views or thousands of views on their videos, and they still do that. I kind of feel like if you got 7,000 or below subscribers and you still do that, that's pretty alright, because you're still trying to build up your subscriber base to get to a certain level. But when you're like beyond 20,000 and you're putting exaggerated thumbnails and exaggerated titles, it's just like, it's kind of pathetic. I'm not trying to put up particular individuals on that, but I mean, how are you ever content with what you get, or are you ever going to be content? When are you going to stop throwing those caps in your titles when you've got literally that many thousands of views within like a few minutes of posting a video, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just like in our scene especially, to me I see it as we should be a bit more mature compared to the other genres that are just like mainly for zombie teenagers that just can't put down their damn phones, you know what I mean?
Mighty cold on Tower Bridge today. My hands are absolutely freezing. Yeah, if you, I'm running out of rants actually. I've got a few more rants of my own, but can you guys stick some more rants in, please, if you want to keep this little series going? I don't mind what it is really, but I'm not doing racist, sexual. You know, if it's a smutty joke or something, it's different, but I'm not doing anything like that, so don't even bother. Or foreignist or anything like that. Or Brexit. Definitely not doing Brexit. Sick and tired of that. So if you could just stick it in the comments, yeah, whenever, just stick it in on this video if you like. And I want some more video rants as well, if you guys can do that. I'd appreciate it. They're actually better than me saying it. You can actually get your point across yourself. Anyway, I'm going to walk over this way now, down there, go and get my train from a London Bridge, if I can actually get to the station, because it's all closed off. Well, the bridge is anyway. Alright, goodbye. Fingers and thumbs. No, you you've seen this countless times as well, guys. Lovely though, beautiful. London bus is going over it as well. Well, this rant video's turned into another tour of London, isn't it, really, which you've seen many times. There you go. No. The Tower of London. It's Baltic. Another rant from me, Burton outdoors, currently outdoors. Hopefully soon to be indoors because I'm freezing. Is Marmite. Love it or hate it. For those of you who don't know what Marmite is, it's a yeast extract product, a bit like Vegemite, but a lot tastier actually. Vegemite's rubbish, sorry Australians. But my rant is, no matter whether you put it on your toast, in the winter, in the summer, out of the freezer, it's always stringy. You always get it around the lid, you always get it around the cap, you always get it around the neck of the bottle. And then you go and screw the lid on, and you can't screw the lid on because it's got loads of Marmite all around it. Brrr, really annoys me. Why? I've tried the method where you roll it up on your knife to stop it stringing. That doesn't actually work. That's my gripe about Marmite. Post people who walk across front lawns to take a shortcut to the house next door or my house. My post person, woman in actual fact, is actually creating a path across my lawn from my next door's neighbour, from my next door neighbour's lawn. I've told her many times, but she just doesn't listen. So yeah, I don't like that at all. Still need some sleep. That's the end of the rant. The end of my day, the end of my morning. Just coming into my hometown. And I'll catch you on the next one. Seriously need some sleep. Wow. I've been up for 36 hours in total. Later, tubes. Here's another rant whilst I'm still on there, on the bridge. This one's from Chris, AOD Bushman. Alright, AOD Bushman, alright Chris. Maybe we can see your face one day. I know it's part of your mystique, but you need to be showing us all of you. Cut that out. No need to say that really, was there? Marmite. Love it or hate it. Marmite. For those, 1, 2, 3. Such an iconic 1, 2, 3. Ooh, mighty cold on this 1, 2, 3.